maybe a different capacity. You can have your pick. But I just want to let you know, so at the end of the year, Nikki will be leaving, and we'll be in constant touch.
She has been a great United States ambassador to the United Nations. She was a very good governor. She is a solid, quality person. She has done great work in this administration and as governor of South Carolina. I know a lot of people, period. I know a lot of people in South Carolina who live there love Nikki Haley. It is going to be a great loss. She was fearless at the United Nations. She was undaunted and unintimidated by that Star Wars bar scene, surrounded by a bunch of thug dictator tyrants in that room, and she gave them the business of what for in defense and promotion of America each and every day. I guarantee you Trump is Sam the loser. Here's a little bit of what she had to say. John Roberts, White House press corps, said, Ambassador Haley, you list a long list of accomplishments. Why would you want to leave all that behind? Is it really a personal decision because you've been away from your family for so long, or something else?
My family is very supportive, so no, there's no personal reasons. I think that it's just very important for government officials to understand when it's time to step aside. And I have given everything I've got these last 8 years, and I do think that sometimes it's good to rotate in other people who can put that same energy and power into it. I want to make sure that this administration, the president, has the strongest person to fight. It was a blessing to go into the UN with body armor every day and defend America, and I'll always do that.
Yeah, so she's just going to take it easy. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know how soon she's going to get the itch to get back in it. But you heard the president say, come back, take your pick, whatever you want. There's nothing really to see here. The fact that it didn't leak has people, the swamp dwellers, stupefied. And because it didn't leak, because they didn't know about it in advance, and they are highly suspicious of this. And they were hoping and praying that it had to do with Ballsy Ford and Kavanaugh. So it is what it is. It was fascinating to watch an hour's worth of speculation about what it could find. And there was no, in all of that hour's worth of speculation, there wasn't one positive suggestion. Every idea or wild guess was rooted in doom or trouble, negativism of some kind. Very little time given to the fact, hey, you know what, it just could be that she's tired. And even if it was just that, she had to be tired of Trump. She had to be fed up trying to represent Trump. This is what they all want to hear. It's what they expect to hear. And when they don't hear it, they make it up. There was quite an event at the White House last night. The ceremonial swearing in of Judge Kavanaugh. And once again, last night, Donald Trump demonstrated his irreplaceable value. He demonstrated why he is a champion to the majority of people in this country. He violated another set of no-nos. He did something you're not supposed to do in a ceremony like this at the White House. I'll tell you what I'm talking about right after we get back.
The Rush Limbaugh radio program will continue.
Rush Limbaugh annoying the left coast to coast
on the EIB network.
Last night, the ceremonial swearing in Brett Kavanaugh, and the Supreme Court was there, including Ruth Buzzy Ginsburg, who, well, never mind. Yeah, she was awake. She's admitted that she shows up at States of the Union speeches having consumed a little wine to get through the night. That's why she was seen falling asleep. And, of course, there's nothing wrong with that. Elena Kagan was there, the Harvard Law School dean who way back when hired Kavanaugh to teach at Harvard. Lady Kagan, who now says, I don't think he should be on the court. I'm not sure that this is going to do the court any good. Justice Thomas was there, a whole bunch of people. Anthony Kennedy, who is Kavanaugh is replacing. And here is the President of the United States. We started here at audio soundbite 7. He is apologizing to Kavanaugh on behalf of the nation.
I would like to begin tonight's proceeding differently than perhaps any other event of such magnitude. On behalf of our nation, I want to apologize to Brett and the entire Kavanaugh family for the terrible pain and suffering you have been forced to endure. Those who step forward to serve our country deserve a fair and dignified evaluation, not a campaign of political and personal destruction based on lies and deception.
Just calling them out. Trump is right. This is not done. Normally when you get to the ceremonial swearing in, you follow the script, and all of that is the past. It's not to be referenced again. The fight is over. Everybody acknowledges that the result is the result. We're moving forward. Except that's not the way it is anymore. The Democrats are not stopping. The fight's not over to them. The Democrats are openly promising to impeach Kavanaugh. They're openly promising to continue to investigate Kavanaugh. They are openly talking about packing the court if they win the House of Representatives to nullify the power Kavanaugh has as the 5th so-called conservative justice on the court. They're not pulling back at all. This isn't anywhere over. And so Trump is calling them out. And I'm telling you, folks, this is crucial. I can't think of any former president who would ever do anything like this in defense his principles. I can't think of one who would do it. And it's just as important that Trump do this as it was important when Trump at a rally explained to the American people what the American media had not told them. When he recited the essence of her testimony, when the drive-by said that he was mocking Dr. Halsey Ford, he wasn't mocking. He was simply informing the American people what the media was holding from them. That she couldn't tell anybody where it happened. She couldn't tell them when it happened. She wasn't sure where the house was. She didn't know how she got home, and she didn't know who took her, and she didn't know what she said after the meeting. And the only thing she remembered is that she had one beer. That the 4 people she said were there in the house all denied it. The press had told nobody that. The American people that only consume what we call mainstream media had no idea of all of these holes in her testimony until Donald Trump told everybody at his rally, and he was doing the same thing, same principle in this apology last night at the White House. Anyway, folks, little heads up here. I'm going to continue today my attempt at explaining the divide that exists in the country, specifically by explaining just who the left is, what they've become, what we're up against. To me, it is the seminal issue that we are faced talking about nothing less than the survival of the country as we know it.